I just got back from a very unique funeral as part of the L'chaim project. The L'chaim project is a program that we began here in Montreal at the MTC in memory of and inspired by a similar program that my uncle Chaim ben Mנחem knew began in Australia. So in his memory we began this program here in Montreal, and the idea is that whenever there's a funeral in the city of a Jew who has no family or friends to attend, we send volunteers to guarantee that there's at least a minyan, at least 10 men there, so that Kaddish can be recited and that no Jew in Montreal passes without a Kaddish being said at their funeral. So this morning's funeral was unique because the fellow who died was essentially found by police in his apartment weeks, maybe months after this person passed. And until the police identified who it was, until they found a family member who lived in a different city to call them and ask them what to do with the body. And that person in the other city called the Chabad rabbi there, who contacted one of the Chabad rabbis here in Montreal who lived in that, who's the Shliach Chabad rabbi in that area. And the Chabad rabbi contacted me so that we can get a minyan together. And this all happened between Thursday and Sunday morning. So they found out about the rabbi, Chabad rabbi here in Montreal, found out about the passing on Thursday. Papermans worked diligently to get the body out quickly, and the burial was this morning, Sunday, with the funeral. I only announced that I need a minyan last night, Saturday night, Motzei Shabbos, and already this morning at 10 a.m. we had a minyan, so that's a beautiful thing. And the reason why I'm making this video, I want to share two things. Number one, like I mentioned at the funeral, the reason why we have this group is so that we know and we live by this idea, not just in theory, but in practice. No Jew is alone. This person may have lived a private life, but when a person passes and they go up to heaven, they go Lamaila, they can say confidently, no Jew is alone. 9 strangers, 10 strangers showed up so that I can have a proper Jewish burial. And if this neshama can say that when he goes up to heaven, that's already a major accomplishment. And the second thing I want to say is that in the meantime, our pool of volunteers is about 70 people. So I call it a pool of volunteers because not every time is there a funeral does every volunteer need to go. We have a pool of volunteers. I make an announcement with how many people we need for the minyan, and then whoever can come says they can come. And once we hit our minyan, I announce that the quota has been filled and no need for anybody else to come out, although of course if someone wants to, they're more than welcome to. So we have about 70 volunteers in this pool. In a city like Montreal, there should be hundreds in that pool, making it very easy to get a minyan anytime. So please spread the word about this important mitzvah. Message me, email me, and I'll add you to this group so we can grow this mitzvah, and that indeed no Jew in Montreal is buried without a Kaddish, and indeed we live by this idea that no Jew is alone.